Adrianna Mihalek. I'm from Woodbury, Connecticut, and I went to high school at Holy Cross in Waterbury. I started playing volleyball when I was 8 or 9 years old, and to be honest, I started because my mom was my church's volleyball coach. So she was coaching all the older girls, and just me being her daughter, like I couldn't be at home, so I was there in the gym with her, and I would just run around the gym, kind of being a nuisance. But that's essentially how I actually started to get into volleyball. But my mom was my first coach. It kind of got me into volleyball. I visited 29 other schools and coaches, so definitely my senior year was pretty stressful. But Eastern, I loved the coach at the time. His name was Peter Managia. I loved the girls on the team that I met. He, told me if I worked hard enough, I could see starting time, and that was a big thing for me. I didn't want to go to a school where, because I was a freshman, I would not have a chance to play. So that was a big thing. But Eastern also, I loved the campus. It wasn't too far from home, but it kind of was. So my mom was still able to come to all my games and everything. If I needed to go home, I was. It had my major at the time, and it just felt like a good choice. Definitely my mom. She's been to every game. She has never missed one. She is always creating the cheering sections and everything at every game. And from her being a volleyball coach, she would go to all my practices when I was in high school, and she would, write down drills and make observations to help me grow as a player. So, very superstitious, and my teammates and my coach would all attest to that. I have to listen to a pre-game playlist and then another playlist, all in the same order. I have to have my water bottle with my piece of gum, and then my other water bottle on the second chair. And Nina Zamidi and I always have to pepper in a certain order. So those are some. And I always do the sign of the cross before I play too. I was definitely very nervous. Of course, in my head, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I might get injured, all this stuff. But if it happened in my mind. I didn't want to try and put too much pressure on it. But I honestly didn't even know what number I was at. Of course, when the game started, I was like, okay, I have 2 kills. I think I need this many more. But then as soon as the game kept continuing, I lost track. So when my mom and everyone in the stands started to cheer, that's when I knew I had got it.
And what does it mean to you guys that Adrianna won this and broke this record tonight?
Now you got me crying. It means a lot. And my girl. I'm very proud. And I'm so glad that it was with this girl because we've been real close. So it's just amazing.
Adrianna played with my daughter, Allie Henry.
Yep, so, we're all a team here.
Couldn't have been able to achieve anything really without my coaches and my teammates. I can't get a set to get a kill if we don't get a pass, and if we don't get the set, and if we don't get the blockers drawing people. So it's really, I'm very appreciative for all that they've done for me to help me. I never really intended to leave a legacy or anything, but thinking about it now, I do feel really good that I was able to, break a couple school records. I just think I've worked really hard. My team has worked really hard, so to have them help me achieve something makes me feel really good.